Hello friends, welcome to Medicine of 101. Today we'll talk about the diabetic nephropathy. Okay, so let's start the topic. So diabetic means is the very basic terms. It's familiar for all of us that diabetic means they definitely there will be like the less insulin. Okay, so the insulin either it will be not effective or the amount of the insulin or the cells that produce the insulin that will get destroyed in type 1 diabetes mellitus. Okay, I already talked about these things in the another parts of the videos. Okay, so we'll just look at that if you want to know more in details. So anyway, so in these cases we will see the insulin that will dysfunctional or that functionally will less there. As a result, we see the development of the blood glucose level that will be elevated. So we can say this term the hyperglycemia. Okay, so whatever the things we saw here, hyperglycemic state will see in the patients. Now, whenever the hyperglycemia will be there, so let's suppose if we talk about within the circulations, if we show within the circulations, the glucose molecule that will be elevated. Okay, there will be too much of the glucose molecules within the circulation. Now, some of these glucose molecules they will be not reacted by the enzymes. So some of the glucose molecules they will be not reacted by the enzymes. As a result, we can see some of the enzymes that will get attached with some types of the protein. So we just call those glucose molecules the process non-enzymatic glycosylation. So non-enzymatic, N stands for the non-enzymatic. Don't think the noradrenaline. So we'll write it here completely. Non-enzymatic glycosylation. Okay. Then what type of the things we'll see? After that we'll see there will be product from here that is known as advanced glycation end product. We'll see. So let me just repeat once again. So first insulin is dysfunctional or insulin is less. As a result, there will be development of the hyperglycemic state and some of the glucose molecule that will be reacted with the proteins. So basically you can say in these cases the non-enzymatic glycosylations here, the glucose that will reacted with the protein molecules. Okay. Now as a result we say the ultimately we will get the advanced glycosylations end product. Okay, advanced glycations end product. Now this product initially that will get deposited where within the, if you see the structure of the nephron, let me draw the structure of the nephron here. If you just see the structure here, okay. Now is the afferent arteriole, and then we see the glomerular tuft here. After that we will see the efferent arteriole. So initially if we see this type of the product, advanced glycations end product, that will try to or that will get deposited in this part within the efferent arteriole. Now if the glycogen depositions if we see here, so definitely within this part the blood flow that will be reduced. Whenever the blood flow as a result we see for this case, we will see the blood flow, definitely the blood flow that will be reduced because what there on type of the what we'll see the narrowing of the lumen here because of the depositions of these end products, glycogens end products here. Okay, now whatever the thing we'll see, if these things get blocked, okay, then what will we see within these portions we will see the pressure that will be definitely increase. So in this part we see here the pressure in glomerular tuft region, definitely that will increase because that is like what the on top of the blockage you can say here. Okay, for the depositions of the glycosylations end product, and as a result we will see hyperfiltration injury. We will see hyperfiltration. Why? The pressure within this region has been elevated. Okay, So we'll see in these regions, what can we say here, that hyperfiltration injury. And whenever the injury will be here, definitely we know that within these regions there is the presence of the mesangial cells. These are the mesangial cells. Okay. Now this, whenever the injury will be here for the increasing of the pressure, these mesangial cells will start producing the extracellular matrix. So they will produce the extracellular matrix from there. So whatever thing we see here, the mesangial cells, they will produce the extracellular matrix. I am writing ECM, stands for extracellular matrix. And we'll also see there will be the pus deposition along with that, because whenever the injury will be there, definitely the inflammatory cells like the neutrophil, we can say, yeah, the neutrophil, the monocytes, the macrophages, definitely they will come over there and they will produce, whenever these things will react over there, and that ultimately will get the pus formation there. So what did I say up to this much, that up to now the insulin will be less, hyperglycemic state will be there, the non-enzymatic glycosylation will be there. Okay, then as a result we will see the advanced glycosylations end product, and that will get deposited in the efferent artery. Initially we will see in this part the initial depositions will be here. Okay, as a result this part will be a little bit one type of the blockage part we will see here. As a result, what type of the thing we will see, the blood flow that will be severely decreased, the pressure within the glomerular tuft regions will be more, so you can say the hyperfiltration injury. As a result, you will see these mesangial cells will be activated. That's like the immune nature. Okay, so these cells will produce the extracellular matrix that will get deposited over here. Okay, and along with that there will be the various types of the inflammatory cells will come over there, and depositions of the path formation we will see there over there. Okay, so they will see the path formation along with this part. Okay, now whatever the thing we'll see, there's the main regions in diabetic nephropathy. Now we'll see whenever these things will be deposited here after the extracellular matrix, so we'll see on type of the nodular appearance within these regions. We'll see, okay, this nodular appearance. So what can you say this part? Nodular, let me write it, glomerular sclerosis. Now these are the diagnostic features for the diabetic nephropathy. Okay, now this part, we can see this part like this in the focal part, okay, the segmental part, or we can see this thing can be diffuse as well. Like we can say this thing, the nodular part can be diffuse as well. And this type of the appearance, we can say another name for it. So let me write it here. Himmelstein Wilson appearance. So we can say here Himmelstein William Wilson appearance or lesions. We can say another better term. So this is the diagnostic feature. This is the diagnostic feature for the diabetic nephropathy things. Okay. So ultimately, what can you see here? That in these cases, whenever this part will be like, this part of the things we will see there, the GFR, definitely the GFR, that will get decreased. That will definitely get decreased there. Okay. So the problem we'll see there, the patients will have the oliguria. If the GFR is less, so definitely the filtrations will be less. Whenever the filtration is less, definitely the productions of the filtrated fluid that will be less. So ultimately they will see the less urine output, as a result we see development of the oliguria. Okay. And if this thing continuously for this type of thing, diabetic nephropathy, if we see for prolonged, ultimately we will see the chronic kidney injury. Okay, chronic kidney injury, and the last we will see the renal failure. These types of the complications you can see in this case the patients. So this was all about the short part, brief discussions about the diabetic nephropathy. If you do if you think to like the videos, please do like and comments and let me know in the comment sections. If you have any problem or if any doubt, let me know. I'll try my level best to help you with my knowledge, little knowledge definitely. So okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.